Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new here. Today I'm sharing with you guys a cook with me video. I don't do these very often because it is so loud in my house. Like right now I'm filming this intro, it's super loud because of the Kindles that are on and the electronics. So I am going to share with you, I went to Save a Lot, found that brisket. I found a recipe, it was incredible. So I had to share it with you. I decided to cook along with you guys. Just because I haven't done that in forever because it makes my videos really long. If you like that kind of stuff, let me know if you would rather have me do like some cook with me videos. They're a little longer. But let's go ahead and get started. I made beef, I don't even know how you say it, beef barbacoa tacos. So I'm going to share that with you. I'll link the recipe down below. It was so good. I'm going to try and go and find some more of those briskets to put in my freezer to have for easy dinners. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. Okay, so we are going to take our beef brisket that I got from the store. I never usually follow this step. We are going to, I'll put some olive oil in there. This is kind of gross looking. You can chop it up. I am doing the simplified route because I have places to go. So I'm going to let that sear on both sides until it's nice and like seared or whatever you want to call it, browned. And then we're going to put that in the crock pot. But we're going to go over here and blend together some seasonings to put on these. This is going to be that beef brisket barbacoa or whatever, however you pronounce that. I've wanted to make this forever. So let's see how this turns out. This is an easy dinner and it was very affordable compared to like, see, $8.42 for that pack. I would have paid at least probably $9 for one plate at a restaurant. So let's see how this goes. I am adding in a tablespoon of oregano. I am not an oregano person because I've had too many experiences with too much oregano. And can you hear that meat searing in the background? I love that. And then we're going to add in 3/4 a teaspoon of salt. I'm just adding in, eyeballing it. There we go. I'm not big on salt either. I am big on pepper. So I'm not measuring this. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper or whatever you're liking. 1/4 cup of fresh lime juice. I actually have that. I got that at Kroger. Usually I get that at Aldi, but they were out that week. So add some fresh lime juice, sort of, or fresh from the bottle. Good enough. And then if you had ground cloves, you could add 1/4 teaspoon. I do not have ground cloves. And then all we're going to do is we're going to process this because this is going to be our like barbacoa or however you pronounce that. Sorry. That's my Kentucky pronunciation. We're just going to add this on top for these tacos. So I'm super excited. I'll probably mute this because it's loud. But we're just going to blend that. Back over here, we're going to flip this. Woo! Yeah, nice and brown on that side. This one a little bit brown, that way it's even with the other one, and then we're going to throw this in the crock pot, or place it, however you want me to say that, and then we're going to pour that sauce on there and let it cook all day long. Okay, back to our crock pot. I'm going to spray it, because I keep forgetting to buy those liners. I'm using the Pioneer Woman. People ask me a lot about this crock pot. I don't really recommend it, because there's no timer. And the other one, I mean, it's inexpensive. It's only $25, I think, at Christmas one year. I've had it for years. Pioneer Woman stuff is usually pretty, but it doesn't hold up. It's just that. It's pretty, and everything I've ever had from them, it's not held up, except for the cookbooks. I love her cookbooks. But her products are cute. They're not for a real kitchen, unless you're just going to use it once or twice here and there. I don't recommend it. But this one's got the settings on it. My other one has the knob with the settings, and it wore completely off. The whole thing wore off. So I have to literally use a Sharpie and write it down to keep track of it. And it's awful. I like my really old one that has the timer that I've had for 17 years. We use it when we camp. So anyway, backstory on that. I was just telling you, if you want one of these, I can link it, but I don't recommend it. Okay, now we're going to take that sizzling hot, brisket, and we are going to lay it in the bottom of the pan, or of the thing. Here is the sauce that goes over it. We blended that up, and it already smells super spicy. If my kids saw this, they would say no way. We're gonna just pour that over top of it. So easy. And look at all those little seeds. That is going to be hot. And then we're just gonna turn it on. Obviously, there's not many steps to this. Turn it on. I might throw some cilantro I have that's fresh because I love cilantro on anything. And then I'm just gonna cook it. You can cook it on low for 8 hours. You can cook it on, you can cook it on low for 8 hours. You can cook it on high, usually half that time. We'll see. I don't know how much time I actually have. I may have to pump this up to high in a little bit because I'm always last minute. But let's go ahead and get this cooking. I'll come back when it is done. Okay, so I told you wrong. You can cook it on low for 8 to 9 hours. You can cook it on high for 6 hours. So I will be cooking it on high because I have to have dinner made in time for everybody to be able to eat it before midnight. So we are going to cook it. And look, I added some cilantro, guys. Fresh cilantro. I always keep it in the fridge with some water because I left it out as if it was a plant one day and it rotted. But keep it in some fresh water in your fridge and it'll stay fresh all week. And it's literally like 79 cents at Aldi. Okay, you guys, here is many hours later because we had practice. So this is amazing. The kids won't stay out of it. This is just some of it that's left. This is the Barbacoa, or however you pronounce that, beef brisket. I am going to tell you, this is amazing. I will be probably picking up 2 more of these just to have on hand because they were so good. I pulled out some flour tortillas from the freezer. We've got this jumbo avocado still to use. I'm going to dice up, so we're using everything on hand. And then I made some cilantro lime rice. There is a cilantro lime rice. It's just, you know, I didn't want to show that again because it's just the Instant Pot. 7 minutes. I did 3 cups, 3.5 cups of water or chicken broth you can use. Threw some cilantro in, threw some lime juice in, and then I always like to finish things off with garlic salt and with some of this butter stuff. So good. There you go. Yum, 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 yum. Can't wait to eat this tonight, guys. So tasty. Gotta make this. Okay, friends, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys will try making this. If you have a brisket you want to use, I will be making this many more times. It was delicious. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.